NyanCave! Hey, welcome back.
Hello!
Mm-hmm.
Where's the previously? Why did you make it? It was end of the month and we had things to do this morning and I ran out of time. It was impossible. If Boss Baby had better trailers, we would have had a Boss Baby trailer, but they weren't great.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
So with that, hello, welcome. It's a brand new month. It's a brand new week, which is pretty cool. Brand new board. There's also a board archive in Discord. If you want to see some close-up pictures of last month's board, we're going to be keeping all the board pics there. There's a nice little thread there to talk about things. But I missed all of you, and I mean, I don't think anyone noticed, but we left on quite the cliffhanger.
Quite the cliffhanger.
Yeah, from Thursday and say Sunday. So I've been ruminating on this baby mastermind thing
for a long time. It's all we've been able to talk about.
I know. And at the end of the day, I don't know, sir. I don't know.
I don't know, sir.
I don't know, sir.
Shall I flip us over?
I just don't know. I guess so.
Oh, I also said we happened to have just as many members last time for a complete round of all the colors of cutouts.
Oh.
So now there's the Chaos Emeralds behind
you. The Chaos Emeralds. Emeralds. Holy smoke.
Right.
Also, thank you to all the new members coming in. I can see them in chat. I don't know if you want to play a couple of those.
Yeah. Let me just get organized a second.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I can't do multiple raffles at the same time. So we'll do one and we'll do some things. We'll get going.
Hello, Dahlia.
Luxus Laura, thank you for being a golden waffle.
That's what I forgot. Is the
Luxus.
yes emote.
Yes.
I knew I had something to do.
We did forget. Yes.
Something along those lines. And don't worry, I know it's going to change. We'll change it. We'll do something with it. It'll be relevant, I promise. Still relevant, damn it.
Always relevant.
But thank you.
Should I play some other things too?
Sure, you can play one thing, and then I'm going to get started.
I'm going to play one thing.
I don't know why.
Hold on. When other things come in when I'm doing it, but one thing
I have some compulsions. Like, I really do.
This is the first Ace Attorney I've seen.
Oh, cool.
And your playthrough has gotten me so invested that I invested $40 in it. Looking forward to playing along.
John! Awesome.
It's very good.
Good investment. Good investment.
And yeah, you said one thing.
I don't know why.
Doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Yeah, like if someone says one thing, I have to say I don't know why. Like,
and it doesn't even matter how hard you try.
It doesn't. Keep that in mind. Okay. But yeah, I have a few of those, and it's so, like, it's fine, but it's just my mind. Like, it's just like, I don't know why.
Somebody told me.
You had a boyfriend. No, shut up. Who looked like a girlfriend. It's such a clever little line. I like that.
Really very clever.
But it wasn't me. It was Ado. Ado's the mastermind behind all of this. Appropriate reactions. You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Aww. Well.
Are we back? That was so unfortunate. Like, literally the moment things started going good, it crashed.
There goes my Emmy.
There goes your Emmy. Now do it just like you did.
Hold on. I'll light a cigarette. It's like acting and you're like, oops, no film.
Yeah, oh, we didn't push record. Sorry. Gotta do that take again.
Welcome to live content.
Yeah, we're not, like, the donations are, like, there's a lot. There's a lot. We're gonna wait for a second. So if you have a donation and it hasn't played, it's just waiting. There's actually a lot.
You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Sad baby. Clippity clap, clippity clap, clippity clap, clippity clap, clippity clap, clippity clap.
What?
Nippon Imperial Army, Sergeant Asaya Nosa, preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir. Damn. Oh no,
He ratatouille'd that baby. The baby ratatouille'd him.
He's got the evil mustache now.
He does.
Oh, god damn. Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? I understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard that it's hard for low-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son! That's why you were stealing the things at the restaurant. Place is heavy with money. Every 3 days, I'd go there and do reconnaissance for a target. And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable and really great evidence. If you want to play a couple things.
Sure.
Whew. And that was a lesson in overacting.
But you gotta overact, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's better to overact than underact.
It's true.
Okay, that didn't play. I'll try playing this one. Yeah. Okay, that didn't play. Okay.
No knife.
Okay. The crash seems to have broken Brian. He's not playing anything anymore.
Never again. Could you reset the browser source on?
Oh no, it's not here. It is over here.
Whoop.
Let's try. Oh, hold on. When other stuff comes in, I can't play anything because it doesn't work. Okay. Nope, it's broken right now. Okay, well, I'll just catch up. Oh,
I got it.
Hi NyanCave T, love this game.
Kingdom Hearts Slayer, thank you.
thank you.
That's 2.
Yeah, so I guess I'll read the ones that we...
Previously on the NyanCave, everybody was disappointed. And there may have been a little person who may be guilty of dirty deeds than diapers.
Dark Iron, thank you. All right. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly...
We gotta say the ones that I missed. Dr. Zeos, thank you for becoming one of us!
Hey, thank you.
Adam! This will hereby be referred to as the Ido era.
Ido era. And thank you,
Thank
Adam.
you, Adam!
Sorry.
And sorry your things didn't play. Crashes, man. They make all sorts of weird things happen. And your target that day was the old man in his koba.
Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all.
A veritable phantom thief you are.
I was all set to leave the steak I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Bang. Yes, when the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. I'd owe too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. On the double. I slipped it under the stake, hoping I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. I swear, like, with the amount of stuff that happened in that restaurant in that split second, I think the Flash might be involved. I think this might be like some sort of weird MCU plug. Or is he DC? I don't know. I don't do superheroes.
He's CW.
Sorry for hopping out of my lane there. This sucks.
This is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Perhaps
Absolutely,
you could
it's hard.
carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time.
Well, Miss Brett.
Oh, of course, dear lady. Of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency.
Oh,
Please.
man.
Indeed. The theft of the Koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Ah, that is where you were wrong.
Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me.
Nonsense, is it?
Well, oof.
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 And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork,
Uh-oh.
it is beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Very well. Now that all the questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her.
Okay. Take a shot every time the judge says that. Don't actually. A shot of water.
Miss Breton, you are free to leave for the 5th time.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone.
Hold it!
And good day.
Hold it!
Eh?
Ryunosuke, what's the matter with you? There's no time for daydreaming.
Oh, no, it's just... something about Miss Brett's parting words got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up.
If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard.
Sorry?
You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over. Hold it!
Wait, Miss Brett!
What is it now?
I'm afraid, just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words for just a few moments ago.
What are you talking about? What contradiction? What new student nonsense is this?
Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke?
Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction.
Don't think, says the thinking game.
I'm going to need to see evidence, counsel. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it?
Bam. Also, if I could grab a feed.
Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot you
okay.
lost that.
I lost it.
You're in charge of playing things, at least for now. I can try playing one of the newer ones. Yeah, and Nick is the only one that I have to play for that I can.
Hello, I have literally
Tasso!
just finished the first Chronicles game and it was very fun.
Nice.
Hope you guys have fun playing through this entire game.
Absolutely.
So
Having
far, so
fun.
good. I'm loving it a lot.
Hammering Thursday,
Angry.
Gar2 and holy smoke, this game is wild. Can't wait for you to get through this duology. I'm jittering just thinking about it.
Ooh,
angry!
Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun month.
I think so. Like the fact that this first case is so
good
and in depth.
It's all
I love
downhill
it.
from here, baby.
It's all downhill. Oh God.
Oh no, the baby killed the stream to cover up his crimes.
Suzu! That baby.
Thank you, Suzu. Let me just make sure I got the right picture here. Oh, wait, we don't have the steak as... Oh, we do. I think I should probably... the meal Miss Brett ordered for lunch. Yeah, okay. I should definitely throw this instead of the photo.
Take that!
The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed. Yes, go on.
More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
Now you're just splitting hairs.
Not true. Doesn't something about this steak strike you as very unnatural?
Looks like Nyan was eating it.
Oh.
Unnatural? What on earth do you mean?
It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. Also,
I talked about
you
how
did.
I was like,
when you first saw it, you're like, damn.
taking big bites out of it. That's what
Yeah.
I do. I stab this, like, I love to just stab the meat and then eat it like a meatsicle.
That's why I pre-cut it for him when I can.
He does. Yeah, the meat comes cut. It's disgusting to watch me eat.
That's fine. I see you've noticed too, Miss Brett.
Notice what exactly, Counsel?
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
Then take a good look at this steak. In particular, the edge where it's been eaten. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there.
Me.
I can't wait for her to be like, oh, that's a new style of cutting the steak. It makes a flower. Yes. Oh!
It looks like Miss Brett has realized something.
Mm-hmm. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
Objection! But what is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's new.
Oh, whatever you say, dear lady.
As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course. This will be over in the blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Just leave.
Oh, I've heard enough, you irritating little spectacled samurai relic.
Of course. Dear lady.
You know, I never noticed how modern his glasses look.
What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers?
Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the steak have for her.
Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this?
Yes. Now at last, it's all coming together. The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery.
Hey, movies.
The reason why the bloodstain I know somehow seems to have disappeared.
I love this, like the pomp and circumstance we're going for. They switched the steaks.
And most importantly, the late night lunges on a balmy November afternoon. Evening. The evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day.
I accept these teeth marks in the steak are a little, unnatural as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us?
Everything, Your Excellency.
Everything?
everything. Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the stake here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. Oh.
Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats.
How can you be so
Nice roll
sure?
they are there.
Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago.
Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet.
Hasn't been what?
But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection! This is absurd! The trial has run several hours already, and you say there's evidence that's yet to be brought forward? There can't be! I don't believe you have it! Objection!
Ooh, hello. Whoa, hi. I don't. Well, there's someone else who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom.
That damn
No,
baby,
not
isn't
you.
it?
No. And if that person's willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case.
Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial. Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about this whole affair?
Tell you who it isn't.
Who isn't it?
It's definitely not Brian.
Fuck all y'all, I'm going on strike.
Nope,
Brian! Definitely Brian.
you can't.
Oh, I think I maybe can try playing the next one. I'm gonna try playing the next one. Let's see.
I don't think I got Mooses.
Oh, I don't have Mooses either.
Okay, I'll play it really quick.
You can't play Mooses. You can try.
Oh, right, of course.
But the thing about Mooses is the conversion messed it up, so I'll read it out for you. I feel sorry for the soldier, TBH. Yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to make a living. Feeding his baby.
Sorry,
His horrible, awful baby. Okay, I'm gonna try playing Nyx. Let's see.
Oh.
Hey! Did you do it or did
Ah,
I?
yes.
Oh, you did.
The first
did it.
case of Great Ace Attorney, turnabout of steak, sips, and simps. What do you mean that's not the title?
Nick!
It's pretty damn good. I might steal that.
It's very good.
And sorry, Ido. Curses. I forgot about the save scum. Oh well, I can torment Daddy a second time.
Where's that one?
Daddy. Looks like a pony. Ido, a few minutes ago.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
sorry. And this is the last one from before. I just want to catch up with these because
Yeah,
of
for
the
sure. I didn't know. Sorry.
Dark Iron Yoshi, thank you. Me. These guys, these streams are not pre-recorded.
Do it
Man.
like last time.
Fine. But I bet I get my fucking Emmy. Me? Emma?
Emma!
Emma?
Emma! You're a mermaid! I know
Hope
that's
this
not what
is
you're
right.
going for, but that's what I...
Take that!
Emma? Thank you. The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosonaga. What? I have it. Yes. You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's ridiculous. No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this stake with the teeth marks.
Yes.
Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak. And as well as admitting to stealing Korekta-san's coin, he told us he'd slipped it under the steak. You watch it, cadet! I'm a superior officer! Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak that you put under the coin under, in fact, your own steak? Sham! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me manhandling her meal to hide something in it.
I'm glad they said meal and not meat.
Yeah, I definitely read meat. I read it 3 times in a split second.
You're like, meal.
Meal.
Meat?
Meal. Yep.
Meal.
Wow. That is a legendary line.
Yep.
Huh.
Also, I guess you could say that Hosonaga made a missed steak.
No.
No. Okay.
Why do you...
I'm just gonna sail past that one. In other words, the steak that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal.
Objection! But that makes no sense! That plate was taken from the victim's table.
Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal the coin.
Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire.
Lady, you know, if I were you, I would probably be like, absolutely yes. I
did it. I took it.
I stole the coin.
Sorry.
And I ate the steak with my mouth.
I had a bit of a moment.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little faint. Sorry. Off I go. Pip pip.
It just rolled over to the table and you picked it up.
Well then, how do you explain this paradox?
Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched the two steaks over?
Not the sergeant. Poor guy's like, come on, I can't keep taking these L's.
You did switch the plates?
Oh, he did.
Well, after it happened,
Okay, they have to stop doing that, okay? Because it's like they're gonna say something, and then I'm thinking that like someone is shooting the sergeant because he's about to say too much or something. Like every time, I'm like, we're going back to the gunshot in the case, but they're setting it up at some point that someone in this courtroom is going to get shot.
Unless you see a red dot trained upon him, he's fine.
Oh god.
I know the technology doesn't exist in this time period,
Yeah.
but maybe Time Sniper.
Time sniper.
when I saw the civilian being murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my steak and hid the coin underneath it. But when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. If he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance.
Don't do that to babies.
With military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table.
What? You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing.
I'm also the Flash. It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done.
Unbelievable!
However, fear not, Prosecutor-san.
What now?
I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform, that is all I did, sir.
All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant.
Yes. So, if Sergeant Nosa switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table.
Yes, that follows.
Inspector Hosonaga.
Yes.
Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's and Correcta-san's and everyone else's and the baby's. That to preserve the evidence, you had taken both. Uh-oh. That's correct. Then please present it to the court now.
What?
The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot.
Ooh!
Shut up!
No!
What could that possibly tell us now?
Everything!
I mean, a cold slab of tough meat? It can't have the slightest bearing on the case.
Objection! No, you're not wriggling your way out of this time, lady.
Yeah, this steak is anything but moot.
I beg your pardon?
Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why this steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you. No?
You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me.
The reason the defense has asked to see that plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing.
Thinks he remembers.
I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett.
This song is awesome!
On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Mr. Wilson. Or Dr. Wilson?
He didn't go to 4 years of medical school to be called Mister.
Yeah, I know. Dr. Wilson. My bad. There was a clear spattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest.
I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett.
Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will show the evidence to the court. Present the beefsteak and the plate originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident.
Please don't die on me.
Yes, sir.
I freaking love him.
I know. It's such a great pose.
Oh my god.
There it is.
There it is.
Sorry for keeping you. Here's the other steak and its plate. Please, feel free to examine it. Da, da. Ooh, clean cuts.
That's a really
The
good
blood stain on the steak plate. It's clearly visible. Look.
Yes.
Briodoski didn't shoot Dr. Wilson. It was Miss Brett. Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me.
In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Naruto! Sasuke!
It can't be.
In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Giselle Brett. It's you! Oh!
Outdone by a Japanese. Me! By a Japanese schoolboy! No! No! No!
Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh, it's giving birth! The babies! Amazing.
Oh my god, they're so cute! I love them!
Oh, look at him! Oh my god.
Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure.
Clearly.
Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Forgive me.
Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth this time.
Gladly, Your Excellency.
Damn. 2 breakdowns in the first case, and really good ones too.
Really great ones.
I love the end when she died.
She died. It was I who took the professor's life, using curare. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning.
So you plan to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison will be found in his water, because curare is unheard of here in Japan.
Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did.
only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water, and I knew it'd be all over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table.
Ah. Yeah, like there's just so much like crazy stuff that happened in like a split second. Like I would be interested to see the actual like timeline of events and how no one saw anything. That would be me, I suppose.
Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure that he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment.
A plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man.
I happened to know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of curare in my handbag, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt. Under your skirt?
Under her skirt,
Oh.
there's no place better. For...
Or where it's winter.
Oh, damn it. Take it from the... You can hide the gun or your purse.
You can hide it between your legs,
You can...
but we won't mistake who it was.
I don't know.
Eggs.
Eggs. Eggs.
Eggs.
Yes.
And I finished my... And I finished my coffee and got up to leave. And that's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Placed where you were sure that I would notice it.
And everything went according to plan.
Oh, yeah.
You noticed the gun as I intended.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got it.
And then, just as you bent down to pick it up,
Everything had already changed. Yeah, okay.
bang!
And that's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point, he was already dead.
Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared.
Obviously. I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside.
That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around.
Because, of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he picked up the gun.
Whew.
I like how far away he's standing from her.
Yeah.
Just take one big step away.
So, there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor?
Your Excellency,
Yes.
I wonder, might I speak with you in private later?
I shall call on you.
Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san.
What does she have up her skirt?
I would like to know.
Shut up!
Shut up!
It would seem Oh my god, I'm so sorry about the delay.
We have a lot to play. Want me to play something?
Sure. Dr. Zio should be.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We're gonna play a few things and we'll move on. Thank you for being here.
I found you guys
Dr.
through your
Zeus!
P4 Arena playthrough and I've been watching a lot of your other stuff. You guys are amazing, so I'm glad to be here.
Hey.
Oh, Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Dr. Zeus.
I was thinking that too. Yeah, no, we have a lot of fun. It's thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Can't help but love the extra mile they went with the casting, as Ri Yunosuke is voiced by Makota, an actor from London of Japanese lineage.
Oh.
It adds authenticity to the performance.
Cool.
And I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Adam, that's really cool.
Yeah, we saw some voice acting in the trailer, so I was a little surprised when like all of this wasn't voice
I
acted.
know. I thought it was going to be entirely voice actors, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad it's not because I love doing silly voices.
Oh,
I
really?
think they're really fun.
Yeah. Either way is good.
I shall keep playing.
Splitting hairs on food? Sounds like a place I know in California.
Hey, Dark Iron! We've all been to places like that where you're eating there and you're like, I don't know about this. Remember that one time you found a big hair in your slaw?
Oh.
I found a whole twist tie in my slaw.
Oh, nice. One more.
One more.
And then we're gonna move forward. Sorry about the delay, guys.
Playing this for the first time is quite the journey. I'm not much further than you guys, but it's nothing like I expected, in a good
Ooh.
way.
Steelfoot.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
Nice
far,
idea.
I'm blown away.
Yeah.
It would seem this trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in agreement.
This can't be. Taketsuchi Ouchi does not lose. Not to the likes of this rookie student.
You'd better start getting used to tough opposition.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo!
Yes?
This insult to the Ouchi family name will never be forgotten!
You've become conceited with age, Council. But the old have to stand aside and make way for the new.
Oh.
It's the way of the world. May you never forget that.
Woo, woo. I love how Naruhodo just like, ah! Like, oh!
That's very symbolic.
Wow.
1,000 millennia may pass, and still the Ouchi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan.
Damn!
Wow.
Is he a witch? He's a witch!
This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, presented an excellent case.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits. But what it will look like, I cannot begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue.
Oh, come on, Judge. You're not that old. There's not a gray hair on that beard.
No.
Kazuma Asogi,
Yes.
after this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can and absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you.
I understand. Your Excellency.
Ooh, foreshadowing. What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden?
Never mind.
As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo,
Oh, yes.
In you, I sense, how can I put it? Unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you can carry that onwards.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Ooh, is it gonna happen?
It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo,
Not guilty! Yay! Hit it, Gumshoe! Oh. Hit
cherry
the sakura
blossoms.
petals.
I guess it's Hosonaga now, eh?
That makes sense.
Hit it, Hosonaga!
Maybe.
This court is now adjourned.
This courtroom was freaking beautiful, by the way.
Mm-hmm. You want to play a few things?
Sure I do. 22nd November, 2:46 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Judiciary. Defendant is Antechamber 5. Time to play some things. Boom. Go all out.
I just finished this case a few minutes ago. What a good introduction to this game.
Right?
I already love those characters.
Super
Yeah.
Potato! They're so good. They're just so good.
It is a lot of fun.
Seriously, Nosar looks like an anime version of J. Jonah Jameson from the Spider-Man series. I can J.K. Simmons yelling Parker, or you're fire.
Movies! Yeah, he had big J. Jonah Jameson vibes. J.K. Simmons is a treasure.
At long last. Pursuit a great turnabout.
Adam!
Adam, thank you.
Great song. What a good song.
All right. One more, two more.
Okay.
Thank you guys for being so patient. I know it takes a bit of time, but we want to keep it rolling.
Ryunosuke, what didn't you steal? Hosonaga, the truth. Ryunosuke. Ah, he looks so sad. I kinda feel bad now. Eisugi, good. You should be ashamed.
Dark Iron!
Aw.
Thank you! And Moses, yours didn't play because of conversion. I'll read it out for you. I kept telling you that Hosonaga is amazing. Yeah, I was so sus of him at first. I'm like, oh, what a bad guy. What a bad guy. But now I love him. I'm going to play more because we have 5 things coming in. And if I don't play more, we're never going to get to it. Sorry.
Sure.
Back nerds.
Hey.
Between coursework and digestive issues that are hopefully solved, I have now for live viewing. Yarakob, Honeybee, new laptop at 2 yay.
Woo!
Hey, congrats. And
I hope yours are getting all solved. I'm working on getting mine solved. We can be tummy friends. Tummy buds? No, that sounds great. Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am, I do believe hell is the other way.
Hey.
Slowpoke! Yeah. I'm worried about that judge, though.
That judge, though.
That judge, though.
I don't know. He seemed pretty stand-up.
Only thing I like about this lady is her breakdown.
Breakdown,
Theo!
breakdown.
It was really good. It was really good. One more, then we'll be 10 minutes behind, and then we can keep going. How about?
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Some people say she didn't go to heaven because she hadn't died. I'll think it's 'cause we all know she ain't going to end up there in the end of line.
Dark Iron!
I think it was the swan going to heaven.
The swan,
And she just happened to be
absolutely.
attached to
What
it.
a good swan.
All swans go to heaven. Unlike geese. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial.
Ryunosuke,
Sasuke.
you finally pulled it off. Congratulations.
Kazuma. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma.
Oh, no, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget.
I don't think you were my lawyer.
Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off.
Hello.
Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence.
Sasuto!
Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know.
No, I didn't do anything.
Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't think things would have worked out the way they turned out. Or something like that.
Your kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate.
Your father? Oh, yes, of course.
Forgive my intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense.
Speaking of Mikotoba...
Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh no. It is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Good friend? Oh, yeah. You mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably that's when you met Dr. Wilson?
Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital.
Oh, you work together.
I never heard you mention that before.
Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn, Sogi. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world in science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot.
Damn. Britain playing civilization, going for all the victories.
Apparently.
Yeah, right?
I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan.
You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you?
Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. And cuts down anything that's in my way.
Yep. I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes.
That reminds me, what's happened to the woman? To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder.
Ah, yes. Her.
You have a license for that sword?
It's not easy to tell you this, but
What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all.
she will be leaving Japan in the very near future for Shanghai.
What? Shanghai?
Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that.
What? Why not?
It's a new voice.
It's a matter of
Presumably male.
consular jurisdiction. Ah. Inspector Hosonaga.
It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must congrat...
But what's this about consular jurisdiction?
We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan.
What? We can't try her. But then who's going to bring her to justice?
A British consular court will hear her case, somewhere far away, where our voices can't be heard.
But why a consular court?
Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the friendship treaty.
Yes. In normal circumstances, you're right.
Then so long as this is not a serious incident of highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't invoke consular court just like that.
Oh, can't they?
Yes, she's a student, but that doesn't justify our government's making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on.
So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan.
I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her.
I don't believe it. Oh well.
The British government's Foreign Affairs Minister has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves.
Yes, change is coming, and we're the ones driving it.
Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink.
But Professor...
You're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun.
Oh. In that case, might I suggest Le Carnival? As the head waiter, I'd be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink.
You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you?
Let's not worry about the details for now. To La Carnival. Will you accompany us, Professor? Of course. Le Carnival's food is second to none.
I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Naruto-san's release.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Kazuma?
Yes, Ryunosuke?
I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today.
Oh, I didn't do a thing! You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work.
Okay, well then I'm not getting you that meal then. Your skills made the difference though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during the trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one who was destined to become a great lawyer, not me.
Oh. What? Oh, come on, be serious.
If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have the natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean.
What? No, not me. All that tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that again. I did what you told me to do, and that's all. Because I knew I could trust you.
That's the point.
Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point?
Listen, Ryunosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win?
Knowledge of the law? Evidence?
No. The ability to believe.
Oh. To believe? To believe what?
A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times.
Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it?
I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and to stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you chose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of someone.
Believe in your client.
Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with a precious little real experience, but you never stop believing in me.
Well,
You faced seemingly hopeless situations time and time again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. Through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me.
Thanks, Kazuma.
There's something I want to ask you, actually. Ryunosuke.
Yes! 100 times yes!
Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me.
I already said yes! It sounds serious. What is... Ah, you're still here, are you? Can you stop bleeding, please? I'm concerned for you. Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go.
Thank you. We'll be right there. Let's pick up this conversation again later. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory.
And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget.
Ah, yes. That too.
Bam! Amazing. Very sweet. So my very first trial came to an end. You want to play Three Things?
I don't know. Do you want to finish this and then do it, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
Because I think there's probably going to be an intro and stuff.
Probably.
Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant. Yeah. Oh,
There'll
never
be a
mind.
save
It's on
point,
a
I
roll.
think.
But I don't like doing it on silence.
I know.
Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. Oh, that's rude. He totally did. He stole everything.
Yeah.
It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say that's a good place.
Finn. Oh, you can't see the end. Little end thing.
Little end.
I meant. Awarded! Defense debut!
Okay, I'm gonna play some things. Wow.
Whoa, Kazuma literally just inadvertently cursed the entire Orchi/Payne family line to losing court proceedings to his bud. What a legend.
Nick! Right? Amazing man.
That'll pay dividends.
And that's how Asogi put a curse on Orchi/Payne family.
Moses!
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what a one it was. The old rookie killer.
Oh, I don't know what Wade.
Kazuma
we
really
go.
said, the gays will always triumph over the ignorant, contradictory, problematic straights with that haircut he gave to Orchi.
Wild card! Thank you! I missed movies. Sorry, movies! Meh. Prince Odette is the real sworn princess. Giselle Brett is just a wannabe Lamau. Thank you, movies!
Thanks, movies.
Because if I play things when other things are coming in, it messes it all up.
Kazuma, our country's judicial system is still in its infancy. Case in point. Proceeds to assault prosecution with a katana. Judge, this is fine.
I didn't see the katana touch him.
No.
No.
You know,
I moved that it was a coincidence.
you can't
I
be
assert-
blamed for really
No.
strong wins.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd have to arrest Nyan for farting all the time.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And
Oh, I shouldn't
just
play
a
this.
hint mention of a mission is important.
I was just to a thing.
Remember it.
Moses, thank you. We'll remember what we remember and we'll forget what we forget.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Oh, believe me, I already pointed out the foreshadowing. Absolutely nothing gets by me, ever.
It's the return of name time.
Hey.
1/5.
TBD!
TBD, thank you.
First, Taketsuchi Orchi. Taketsuchi, spelled out, looks like Bushi, which means samurai. And Orchi is a pun on Ouchi, which is why the Payne family has that name in the localization. 2/5. Yazunosar is a pun on yes sir, no sir. His Japanese name on the other hand is Teizu Zukoma. Teizu sounds like Teizu, meaning to hoard, referencing his theft. 3/5.
Oh.
TBD! Oh. Okay, there we go.
Curio Korikutu is a play on Curio Collector. His Japanese name is Sonman Sona Higashi, which means living on 3 pennies a day.
Oh.
4/5. And then there's Jezail Brett. Jezail was the type of bullet that John Watson was shot with in the canon Sherlock Holmes novels.
Oh.
Her last name Brett might be a pun on bullet. 5/5.
Oh yeah, Buret.
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 That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you, TBD.
Oh. Moving on.
But yeah, I'm glad to actually have some reprieve from work at long last. That's why I was able to make it to the stream today. Missed you
Adam!
guys so much.
It's nice to have you back.
Oh.
I hope things are good for you.
Yeah. And thanks, DPD. No, the names are very clever in this series. And
Very
I
clever.
appreciate that. And the whole Sherlock.
We're going?
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
The Adventure of the
Oh, great departure.
Unspeakable Speckled Band.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Thank you for reading for me.
No problem. These are really pretty.
They're absolutely
I'm not going to go
gorgeous.
forward. Are they supposed to look like tickets?
Oh, they could. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band.
In a corner of that
Ooh.
small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath.
I don't remember booting up Darkest
In
Dungeon.
time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled,
Oh.
his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me.
Whispering to me.
The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike.
Eee.
It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Oh, I thought it was like a music band.
No, like a band around a snake.
Oh. I just thought they had freckles or something, but they were all still in the band, you know?
Right?
Ooh. What?
So then, let us unravel this mystery
Oh my god.
and discover what events led to this curious
Hi.
murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed.
Why is there always...
No marks
Wait
to
for it.
suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery.
The locked room mystery, everybody. Oh my god. And
The
the...
moment the victim scrawled
the
a
death
message on the
note.
floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle.
Do you know what always has the answer?
Word. So the victim was a Russian man then, and the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script.
I'm setting up this joke. I just need them to show up again.
Not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Oh, wow.
I love he's like a steampunky dude. Steampunk science! Oh gosh.
Right?
It was placed just prior to the incident by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Semen. It's the semen at the crime scene. They always have the answer.
And what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
That won't be necessary.
Hello, we are Russian.
In less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah, yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't
Is that
mean
Hosonaga?
the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I believe so.
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Sholmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Why is he so beautiful? It's just Ryunosuke. He's like, hey.
Amazing. Every crime scene. Always semen. Oh, my head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. Oh, there's trouble in the air. Wait, I can't move.
Oh,
Oh boy. Not again. Oh, what the? Why am I in handcuffs? Oh,
is this Sholmes, do you think?
I assume so. How are we gonna do this?
I don't know. I can do it. You can do it. It all depends, friend.
Probably you.
So you wake up now. Oh,
Oh.
no. It's Russian sailor. We drag you from wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are true cold-blooded man.
You... You found me then.
Da. We found you. And now you pay, criminal. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe,
Sorry.
Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Sorry, everyone who is actually Russian for my horrible Russian accent. Unless you want to find out how cold ocean is, eh?
No, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Isn't that...
Why did you do it? Why did you take his life?
Miss Susato? Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Oh my god. I just totally got Hosonaga's whole thing. He's just going to be like a detective who is constantly undercover in all sorts of weird odd jobs.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah. It's the only way it makes sense for him to be there dressed like
Gene
that.
Parmesan from Arrested Development.
Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh my god. Gene! Oh my god! I've been here the entire time. Where's Kazuma?
Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are wolf in sheep's pelt.
That was Kazuma?
You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses.
What?
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago.
Oh shit!
Here, in this very cabin, that was bolted shut from the inside.
His body?
Please, do not try to tell us you are doing this terrible thing in your sleep.
Damn! I can't believe it. Kazuma's dead?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think that I
have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please!
No! Kazuma, it was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study?
Oh my god. It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die.
You.
Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look.
Hey. What?
Nothing, it's fine.
Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body.
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock at Great Britain.
Oh.
But if you if you confine yourself in my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful Judicial Assistant Mikotoba, you mean?
From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about the time that that the steward is supposed to come in and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you'd be better in there. Or you better get in there. I think it won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop worrying. I tell you what, why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper?
That'll do it. Now, how about also, nothing suspicious in here, and... What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside.
I don't know. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How could this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together.
We'll leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make trouble for yourself.
Do you want to play a couple things?
I do want to play many things. Many things. Hold on. Always when a donation's coming in, and I can't play stuff when donations are coming in. There we go.
Extraterritorial Rights Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, Consular Jurisdiction Edition.
Angry! Right? Thank you!
Imagine thinking you could achieve an ascended state with a ghastly outfit and a concealed armada of chickens. I'm sure they're cute, but how many of those ugly ducklings would really become swans?
Grant!
In her care, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I like to think that Kazuma and Naruhodo adopted all of them and lived happily ever after.
Right.
in a swan garden.
In our AU, yeah. What are we gonna do with all these swans? What do you know, Skay?
I guess we'll have to raise them together.
As a family.
As a family. And then they built gliders and flew across Canada.
Hey Sogi, do you believe love can bloom in the courtroom? Ryunosuke, I already love you Kazuma. As a friend. Hey Sogi.
Oh.
Not the answer I wanted.
Dark Iron! Thank you! I just love you so much. As a friend.
Wow, thanks.
And speaking of the voice acting, Jajato Mikotobu is voiced in English by Rina Takasaki, and she herself is also a Japanese actor based in the UK.
Oh, neat.
Adam! Thank you, Adam! I love that they do that.
Who's her favorite character so far?
David! Well, before this case, I was gonna say Cosma. I just like him a lot. And
That's great.
I can't believe it, but I guess
Very Edgeworth with a sword.
right?
Yeah.
Capital Edgeworth.
Brett is also the last name of one of the people who played Sherlock Holmes, so it's a double pun. Also, did you know that Ricky's high HP was?
Barrier! Thank you, Barrier.
As a Russian, I have mixed feelings about this case. Still, good luck with it.
Moses! You're gonna have
Moses.
mixed feelings about the accent. I'm very sorry. I'll try to get better. All I can do is listen to more tattoo.
Thank you, everyone.
Murderer!
Duh.
Duh.
No, I'm not a murderer.
Duh! You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes.
No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend?
No one else could have done it. Admit the truth.
Susato-san? Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. There is something I would like to ask of you as well, too.
Oh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare's getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Cosmo's death. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream? And these handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer?
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
What do you mean?
There's no access to the cabin via porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from the outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls.
What?
Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin.
Are we just going to ignore the air duct highlighted in red in the top left there?
Shh.
But it's highlighted in red.
Or do you have some other explanation?
This is impossible. How did he die then? What exactly happened?
Are you still going to deny the charge? Even despite the circumstances?
Please, Susato, you have to tell me.
The cause of death is still undetermined.
They don't know how he died?
The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experiences. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then.
That's true, yes.
Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
Please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Well, yes, I was, but...
He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning, he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder?
I knocked, but there was no reply. I then started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, there was Kazuma-san, collapsed on the floor.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
I wish that wasn't the case, but it's just very hard to believe.
This is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me.
Now I've told you everything I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yes, alright. Oh, my head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Ooh.
Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh. Yes, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
Oh, no. That would have been impossible, obviously. I don't have, like, Clay Aiken powers or something.
Yes, of course.
Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together.
He actually asked you? But why?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
I don't understand.
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you?
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer for yourself?
Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no. Definitely not.
But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then...
Then what?
Nothing. Nothing. Forget it.
Kazuma-sama is... He was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yeah, yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've seen it before. Susato-san. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean.
If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Leave no detail unspared.
Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I...
Fell asleep?
Well, yes.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed.
Well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything.
Really?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, No, it's... Please, forget it.
Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this.
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? I can't take this.
Don't try to go anywhere! You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around? My hands tied while whoever does this walks free? No, I can't let that happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life, how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Whoa! What the?
That was a Susato takedown.
Oh, Susato, what? What martial art form is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Sorry? Prove it?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
But how am I supposed to?
Have you forgotten already? What you achieved just a few weeks ago. You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. I mean, you gotta show her the badge. Oh my god, way to seal for freshness.
Yes!
Alright then, how about this?
You can't trick me with something irrelevant like that.
Oh, I'd better try to come up with something more convincing. Otherwise, I get the feeling she'll throw me on the floor all over again.
The only way you're looking at me, or the way you're looking at me, I think perhaps I didn't throw you hard enough.
No. It was definitely hard enough. Just let me show you something else. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Kazuma would stick this over the doors, the wardrobe for me. It says keep out in Japanese. Well, I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually read it.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes it was. I remember clearly.
I thought so. Kazuma always put this in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So, naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside the doors on my own.
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Regardless, probably shouldn't mourn his death. I mean, he's probably made friends with some derpy goddess and he's just running around, causing all sorts of mischief. You know, he's probably fine.
He's probably fine. Well, even if you are sprawled helplessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think you could perhaps help me up?
Playing the whole thing in Claude mode. Well, in light of that evidence...
Oh, you want to play a couple things?
I do want to play a couple things.
Hearing that he died almost made me stop playing this game entirely. I loved his character and Capcom said FURIP our katana-wielding husband.
Oh.
Longy man. Yeah. It's shocking. Like, it's very difficult. that they've done this.
It's not the first time it's
Not the
happened.
first time, and it won't be the last, but...
No.
Ooh. You don't have... Alvaro, don't worry. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We got brain cell. We got brain cell.
Kazuma, a do not open sign is the perfect plan. Naruhodo, how did you pass law school?
Mega Video Man!
Past law school, not logic school,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank you. I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least.
Thank you. So you finally believe me.
I'm sorry. No.
What?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position.
What does she think I am? A magician? Ooh.
For now, I suggest you investigate
Hello.
as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same.
All right. Let's get to work, Susato-san.
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts.
Oh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. Ooh, hello.
Woo!
Fancy.
Woo! I should
Oh.
play things. Oops, sorry.
Don't worry, my Annie, you're doing great. The
Thanks.
problem for me is the case itself. I just don't like stereotypes.
Moses! This game is, I think, leaning heavily on some stereotypes if the first case is to go by.
I guess we randomly kill our best friends. Logic.
Longy man!
Can't rule it out.
Can't rule it out. To be fair, it's the 1800s where stereotypes were formed. Ah, the birth of stereotypes.
Ah. Seigi. The Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma.
Yes, his calligraphy was always a reflection of his heart. Straight. Apparently. Can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Even though you stowed away on this ship.
Now you're gonna bring that up, are you? I can't win.
Oh dear, that won't do.
Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly.
Ah, yes, that's not good.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
Ah.
I'm sure you carefully look all around using the D-pad, aren't you? Now let's investigate all corners of this cabin.
Yes, let's do that. I suppose that my field of vision has been rather small until now.
There's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute.
What is it?
Kazuma and I had this hilarious food fight. That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama.
No. Oh, cool. Nice
One more thing.
check mark.
Then we're caught up.
Why does the right family always lose someone when they get started?
It's certainly not the
Kingdom
right way to do
Slayer.
things, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Thank you. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here?
I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor.
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
No, that's right. So he didn't touch it.
He draws straight lines much like himself, and he hates cock. I don't know what else there is to talk about, Chad.
Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no! Does that mean... Poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on Earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible.
Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach.
I'm just saying, can we dream a beautiful dream that he was trying to take his closeted boyfriend to England where fancy men are appreciated in this time, perhaps?
Yeah, of course.
And they were going to get married, yes, but is the game trying to tell us that he was super just straight and they were bros? Sure. We can believe what we want.
Yeah.
That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip.
And I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone. But I'm not really ready to let his spirit go just yet.
As a wise argument about lasagna once said, you can believe something, it can still be wrong. It's true.
Ace Attorney is only as gay as you make it!
Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime. Excuse me?
What?
I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean.
Grandmother told me Japanese people don't make jokes. But I see it's not true.
Sorry?
The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime. Very funny.
Oh. Well, it wasn't supposed to be a joke.
He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty.
He might have useful information, though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Niet. Of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you.
Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered.
When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed.
It's quite a small bolt, and not particularly sturdy. It just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there'd be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember once reading in a detective novel, the culprit used a needle and a thread to draw a bolt across the outside of the room in a situation like this. Oh.
Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself.
Oh, cool.
But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Again.
I like how it tells you that you've already looked at certain things.
Right?
It's very, very helpful.
Enhance. These are the rules of passage for travel across the SS Burya.
It's essentially a list of the requests from the captain to all the passengers on board.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins.
Oops.
Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Oops.
Damn. Kazuma breaking all the rules.
I know.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? I can't decide.
Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've toppled all the same way.
And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea, although he's fallen over as well.
Yes, it's almost like the whole shelf has been ransacked. and everything mown down at once.
I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma-sama's doing his morning sword training. Do you think?
I seriously doubt it.
Have you considered you're on a boat?
Yeah.
And that they move?
Then perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage.
I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way those things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder?
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
Tampering with the crime scene?
Crime scene.
She did it!
In such a way, too. What an...
You want to play a thing?
Sure.
Kazuma didn't eat his chicken. That was just foul.
Grant! Thank you, Grant.
Murder most foul. Very good. Thanks, Grant.
Very good. You're gonna hear crunch, sorry.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me.
Memories? What do you mean?
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on aboard inside that case.
Ah, yes. I see it says "this way up" in Japanese.
Which in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewman wouldn't have been able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here.
Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than a Sasato takedown, that's for sure.
Is that someone's nail?
I don't know.
Oh, it's part of a bell.
Bell. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever that thing is, it appears to have been broken clean in two.
The glass is such a beautiful color.
With a U. Oh, I love it.
It looks like a cute little NyanCave fastener from a kimono outfit.
I'm not sure it sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he?
And the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has sort of a brick-like hue.
Yes, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Did Kazuma write this before he died? It looks like it's written in ink.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage.
Can you read Russian?
Weird. No, I'm just not convinced it's Russian. But maybe it is.
Oh. I'm not either.
Yeah, right?
Especially that last one.
I know.
That looks like a number 5.
Yeah. And then like an 11 on top of it or something. Yeah.
The game is afoot.
Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of clue in his final moments, wasn't he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
What? Then what language is it?
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder?
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue.
That's out of the question!
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed from this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
But what if it's something important? Something relevant to the case? All right, I won't read it.
Poor Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
This is a bell cord contraption, I think.
What do you mean contraption?
I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell that summons servants.
Really, that's almost sounds magical. It's a cute face. Shall we give it a little try?
Yes! In the interests of cultural research, obviously. I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people.
Oh. No, I'm sure that just everybody's busy, that's all. Oh.
I guess it's good. I guess I'm just gonna say it. We're gonna have to look at this through the lens of the 1900s.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be some things that in modern day I think are just not really cool.
No, yeah, it sucks.
So I mean, like, we're just gonna have to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Every time it happens.
It's some 2 weeks since we left or set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
I think living isn't quite the right description.
Oh, no. I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage on your own, in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
No, sadly not.
I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. The hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. Apparently not.
That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the sea gets rough, or something like that.
I suppose. Maybe that's it. Oh, hi! Who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European, or...
Oh, how did he...
You've noticed the man too, have you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall.
Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is?
Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it? Or does Susato-san almost look uncontrollably excited?
By
By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press A on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
All right, then. I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do.
Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Shh. I have to think British. This is a critical point of my investigation.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Oh. Greetings! I hope I haven't kept you long.
What exactly were you doing on Cosmo's desk just now?
This song
Nice
is
theme.
so good. Ooh. Ah, I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me.
Oh, yes. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning that has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry? What?
And now, whilst venturing forward toward foreign climes, you will find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh, well, that's true at least.
But how?
How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
Ah, but of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madame. For example,
This right here is the end of the stream.
Oh, no!
Look at it. Clear.
Clear as day.
Clear as day.
I can see it. I can see the ending.
I can see the ending.
I'm gonna flip us on over then.
Wow. God damn.
This game's good.
Yeah, it's very good. Crazy.
Oh, chat died. And I'm afraid to play Caloise's donation just because of
I
the
don't know
stir
what
it
it is
caused.
either.
And because I don't know it, I fear it. And because I fear it, I will not play it, but I will thank you, Caloise, for it.
I just don't know what
It's
it is.
happened before, and apparently it's been explained, but I don't wanna.
All right.
I don't wanna.
I don't know either.
Thank you, Caloise.
My internet level isn't high enough.
Has it already been long enough? Has it already been long enough? Apparently.
Oof. Thank you, though. You should fear it. What a good game. Yeah. No, that trial's crazy. And I hope that we're not the and again, don't answer this, but I'm just saying, I hope that we're not always being accused of murder. We always have to defend ourselves, but
You'd like to defend someone else?
yeah. That is fun. Sorry, GD. But yeah, no, crazy. I didn't see it coming. That's for sure.
I didn't see it coming.
I mean, he was speaking very cryptically now that I think about it.
He did have a let me tell you
Yeah,
one thing.
I have to tell you one thing.
I have a favor to ask.
I have a favor to ask. Oh, but we keep getting interrupted.
I'll tell you later
we're
when we
not,
get back.
Yeah, we're not a lawyer yet, GD. Not a lawyer yet. Yeah. I mean, now that it's happened, it all makes, like, sense, more or less, as to why. Is for, like, you know, how the story goes. Or at least how it's heading. But yeah. Nice movies? Yeah. Oh, yeah, GD, that's true. Yeah, no, it's Cool. Is it the same writer? This isn't a rhetorical answer. Is it the same writer for like all of the Ace Attorney games? I wonder, or do they ever like switch it up? Shu Takumi. It is, eh? Yeah, because he also did Ghost Trick. All Shu Takumi. Neat. Getting better. Anything new with the bot? Not yet. We're gonna fiddle with it. We should be able to transfer over any waffles that are earned, so shouldn't be too bad. And we'll make sure to take a backup before we mess with anything. Ooh, I hope so, Mifa. I hope you enjoy it. It's nice to see you. Shutakumi did the trilogy, Apollo, and this duology. Oh, neat. Did they assist in the Leighton one, or was that entirely? Later, GD. Thanks for being here. Oh, AI 1 and 2, Dual Destinies and Spirit Jester, Takeshi Yamazaki. Oh, interesting. Don't lose your watch time. I won't, Jenny. I won't. I promise. I think we're gonna try the new Streamlabs Cloudbot and see if it's faster nowadays. Because it has quite a few more features. Like, it seems like they abandoned the individual client one and they want more cloud stuff. So yeah, because it seems like the betting's more comprehensive, the raffles are better, the polls are better. So we'll see. And how they approach stakes and escalation. Interesting. Very interesting. New rank for 5K? Damn. Maybe. Jenny's always setting the bar. Well, thank you guys so much. I know it's a bit of a crazy stream. It's always a bit crazy with the breakdowns. I was thinking of pulling up some of the older breakdowns from the games that we did and putting them into little highlight videos. It's tough because, of course, they're like heavy spoilers, but I think with the right warnings and thumbnails, it might be okay. Neo Tui Hype, yep, in an hour or so. Sorry? Okay, that's cool. Oof. Amazing though. And also, if you haven't checked out the new subreddit, we just did a subreddit stream yesterday. It was a ton of fun. And there's all sorts of Ace Attorney stuff that's starting to be posted there. So if you got your own Ace Attorney memes, NyanCave or otherwise that you want to share, and maybe we'll check out, feel free to post them on the subreddit. There's a link to that. It's a lot of fun. Or if you just want to see what's going on there, that's cool too. Don't forget to leave an upvote for someone.
Yeah, give waffles.
It'll make their day. All right. But we'll see you in an hour.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye.
Bye.